With development of human population and civilization, food became a powerful tool of political control, domination, and authority. Hunger strikes, food riots, agricultural lobbying, slavery, and global trade are happening every day to serve politics not only in our minds but on our plates. We make our everyday grocery choices without realizing that stepping into the supermarket could be already regarded as a political activism, especially in today's immigrant world where immigrants have to compromise their diets every day. People face an overwhelming burden of responsibility what and when to eat. Eat sustainably or hedonistically. Eat local or cheap. Eat ecologically friendly or healthy. And in the end, is there even going to be anything to eat today? While visiting my political classes this semester, I was surprised by my level of knowledge of food politics and food literacy. I was informed about most of the topic to varying degrees. Having graduated as a journalist 17 years ago, I already accepted that the world isn't fair, and people, including me, have to make their everyday choices to make it a little bit better or a little bit worse. And if as journalist I've learned how the world, especially political world, works, being pastry chef has taught me to constantly compromise what I do. Working with dessert is already a controversial and dual ethics. On the one hand, it's a significant hedonistic pleasure full of cultural signs and symbols. But on the other hand, desserts themselves raise questions of sustainability, ethics, and human health. As you saw from my previous videos, it's extremely hard to be environmentally friendly and sustainable in this field, especially when you know what you do is unhealthy. However, there was one topic, the extent and severity of which I didn't understand, and it's a food waste. Food waste occurs every day across the agricultural and supply chains, from production on farm, processing, manufacturing, and storage to retail, households, and eateries. According to the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, approximately one-third of food produced for human consumption is lost or wasted globally. It's about 1.3 billion metric tons per year. Regarding UNICEF, approximately 373 million people faced hunger in 2024. It's 8.3% of the global population, and about 2.3 billion people experienced moderate or severe food insecurity in 2024. Specifically, in New Zealand, 33% of families experience moderate or severe food insecurity, and 1 of 4 children go to bed hungry every day. And at the same time, farms, retailers, private organizations, and households waste 1.22 million tons of food per year. It's equivalent to 237 kilograms of food per person annually. Is it totally insane? I can't get my head around this contradiction, especially when I feel guilty about every single rotten carrot I have to throw away. However, rescue food organizations such as Fair Food bravely collect food and distribute it to people who need it. Regarding the Fair Food Annual Report for the previous year, they shared more than 700 tons of food and more than 2 million meals, which helped to reduce the footprint of gas emissions by 1,926 tons. This is a hidden job that should be spoken about and brought to everyone's attention. The work of organizations like Fair Food proves that change is possible, but it cannot rest on the shoulders of few. These political classes made me think a lot about my own responsibility and sustainability of my job. And the biggest outcome I've got from it is understanding that I would personally prefer to work for such an organization that makes a positive ecological and social impact.